Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by Botto's Italian Market and Restaurant in Swedesboro. When it comes to great food, Botto's has it all. Check out our restaurant, fully stocked Italian market, and options for catering. Visit bottos.com for more details.
Happy lunchtime on your Monday afternoon. Meteorologist Bobby Klark here for you, an update on the forecast. Nick does have the day off. Allergies were really not bad, especially if you were along the shoreline. Now, mold spores were a little bit of an issue, and especially if you went inland because we had the mugginess over the weekend. Now we're going to see ourselves still dealing with a little bit of the mold spores because there's still some moisture around, but the temperatures are not as bad. The problem is anything that did pollinate over the weekend is going to basically be flying around because we have a breeze, a strong one today, sustained 10 to 15 gusts to 25 miles per hour, even stronger as we head into tomorrow. Wednesday, I think, get a better day, I think, in tap for that. But it looks like, basically, because everything's blooming out there, we'll call it an 8 for most places in terms of the allergies itself. So mostly cloudy for the rest of today. Showers are going to end if there's any out there. Breezy and chilly. Could not rule out a shower is basically what I'm saying for the rest of today as that trough and that low pressure system continue to push on off to the north and east. Tomorrow, much more below normal. More clouds than sun. Cannot rule out a shower again. Only in the 50s, possibly 60 degrees in some places. Wow. And with that westerly wind will make it feel that much more chillier, especially in the morning and the evening hours itself. Milder end of the week. We're watching it, though we are watching a couple of low pressure systems pushing in, it will draw in some much more southerly air. So as we end the week, we'll see ourselves back into the 70s and even possibly pop in the 80s before we start to go back to seasonable conditions for the end of next weekend. But we'll talk about that in just a couple of moments. Dew points much better than they were over the weekend. We had dew points in the 60s, even pushing 70 at places. That's why we had that sustainable showers and storms, especially on Saturday. I mean, there was just so much mugginess and moisture in the air, just dumped a whole bunch of rainfall. We got stuck underneath with those storms. So we had more flash flooding than we actually had severe weather out there. So certainly that is a strong, not the greatest of conditions to see out there, flash flooding, but at this point, at least we see some drier conditions in here, but still, as I mentioned, cannot rule out a shower or two despite these dry dew points across the region itself. As we take a look at current conditions right now, mostly sunny, mostly cloudy skies across the air. Again, maybe some showers still popping up for the rest of this afternoon. Temperatures still in the 60s here, but with those mostly cloudy skies, won't see temperatures rise up too much as we head the rest of this afternoon. As for the rest of your today, your exclusive Norcast hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of today will pop up into the upper 60s inland and even mid-60s as you head towards the shoreline itself. So not overall too bad day out there, but strong winds out of the west are going to make it feel that much more chillier out there, especially as we head into tonight and especially into tomorrow. Boy, it's going to feel like a taste of March out there as we head throughout the day for tomorrow. But we do see some better conditions, as I mentioned in the beginning, as we head towards the end of the week. So this cold front's finally sashaying its way eastward. Now we're going to keep an eye on this trough that's going to take its time trying to push on out of here. The main reason for that is because the low pressure system itself is actually pushing north and east, so it's dragging this trough and taking its time. It's not going due east, so that's going to take a while for that trough to push through. Later tomorrow afternoon, so cannot rule out again a shower possible, but we mostly cloudy skies and get, as I mentioned, well below normal for this time of year. Then a warm front pushes through as we head into later Wednesday. That'll draw the more south to southwesterly flow out there. So temperatures will be much more seasonal as we head into Wednesday and some more sunshine. But then Thursday, we see a little bit more cloud cover, and that south to southwesterly flow will definitely give us some more warmer temperatures, and especially as we head into Friday before we start to keep an eye on a possible low pressure system developing over Maryland and pushing towards the coastline itself as we head into the weekend. As for your Tuesday, as I mentioned, well below normal for this time of year, 61 degrees with that westerly wind, 15 to 20, gusts to 30 to 35 miles per hour. So the morning hours, heading out for the school bus for tomorrow morning or heading out for the commute, it's going to feel very chilly out there, even though it will be 50 degrees, even into the 40s. It's going to feel more like the 20s and 30s with that strong westerly wind. And the same thing as you head into the evening hours. Once that sun goes down, 52 as we head into 6 p.m., drop it back into the 40s, that west wind will make it feel that much colder out there. 7-day forecast, as I mentioned, nice rebound as we head into the middle of the week, 67 as you head into Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, wow, look at that, upper 70s to lower 80s. And then we got to watch, as I mentioned on Saturday, a low pressure system possibly forming, making it possibly a coastal low. We'll keep an eye on as we head into Saturday, but then we start to see back to reality here, temperatures where they should be for this time of year on Sunday, but then we start the next work week on much cooler side. Have a great rest of the afternoon, everybody. I'll see you later.